Welcome to the Mental Margarita Show. We got Adama Brandi in the building.
Oh,
How you feeling?
I'm good as soon as I get this set up properly.
That's okay. You know, we like to do things like this on the fly. So I finally got you. I mean, we both have been really busy. How you been?
I'm good.
Awesome. I'm doing really good. So let's get into it. Brooklyn,
New York.
What?
Yeah, Brooklyn, born and raised.
That's how we do it. Ask you, how was your childhood growing up in Brooklyn? Tell me a little bit about that.
My childhood in Brooklyn was great. Like I went to public schools and everything. Like I had a lot of friends. I got into theater around like high school, and I've sung my entire life. So I've been singing my entire life, and I thought that I wanted to be like a full-blown vocal artist, hands down. And
Right.
then I got to high school and I decided to start acting. But growing up in Brooklyn was always the best. It was always like, I don't know if you live in Brooklyn, but
I lived in
New York
Brooklyn.
City ain't no place like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Such good experiences.
I grew up thinking that I would either be a vocalist or a veterinarian. Since I was little, I was always singing. I was also always playing with some animal that my mom didn't like. Lizards, snakes, snake and mole rats, rabbits, dogs, you name it, I had it. I was pretty set in being a veterinarian till one of them euthanized my dog, and I decided against it in my teen angst.
Sure. Now, growing up in your childhood, like as you're growing, music had to be a major influence. I mean, was it something that was always in the house?
Mary J. Blige was always in my house. That's my queen. She played on repeat in my house. So definitely her. I love that. And I think growing up, like just because my mom could sing and my grandmother could sing, they've always encouraged it. So that's sort of how I ended up doing that. But very early on, I realized that I wanted to like write my own songs because I was just so in love with music at the times. Well, I still am, but I was just so in love that I was like, I'm going to start writing my music and I'm going to be a big artist and everybody's going to love me.
Well, that's great. So, and now acting in high school, you starred as Gabriella in High School Musical.
I did. That was the very first musical that I ever did. And the first Broadway musical play that I've ever seen was Beauty and the Beast. And that was a shift for me. Like my mom took my sister for her birthday and I was just like a tag along because I was the other kid. But that moment solidified to me that I wanted to do theater, that I wanted to act. I was like, that is it. This is the goal. So when it was time to go to high school and to choose all of these high schools, I had a lot of vocal choices, but acting, I took that as my opportunity to try to get into it. So I ended up going to a theater high school, an acting high school, so that I could do that. And that was amazing.
Now, high school is where the magic really started to happen for me. I went to Brooklyn Theater Arts High School, and let me tell you, that school did what needed to be done. High school is where I wrote my first song, and I remember it clearly because it was about the Iraq War, and the chorus came to me in a dream, and for a split second, I was like, ooh, I got that touch. Like, these songs are coming to me. Like, I'm an artist. It was unreal. I was also in my first musical. I was in High School Musical, Seussical, Footloose, not to mention the plays and my off-Broadway internship at Vital Theater. My love for acting and music solidified in high school. Not to mention, I would also bring animals to school, especially my snakes, because I could wear them as bracelets.
That is amazing. And so your family was really supportive of that, huh?
Yeah, they were very supportive of my performing arts. I mean, it also helped that I was like a straight A student, so they had no reason to like worry about my grades or anything else.
Right, right.
So, and this was kind of like my own recreational activity that I did.
That is so cool. And now 2 years. So moving on to the collegiate level, 2 years to the University of Buffalo for musical theater. How was that experience in Buffalo?
I would say that it was amazing because I've gotten training that I don't like. I'm not going to say that I couldn't have gotten it here, but that was the first time that I got extensive training and I wasn't just using the talent that I was born with.
Right.
So that was amazing. That is where I learned like dance. That's where I learned instruments. That's where I learned. It was a phenomenal experience. Wow. Yeah, overall it was phenomenal. I just didn't like being so far away all the time. And then in Buffalo, it's predominantly white up there. Like at least in my college, it was predominantly white. So when I started realizing that I really, really, really wanted to get even more into acting and start pulling away a little bit from the musical theater and going into like straight acting,
right.
I was like, I want to be around more of my people. I want to play like parts that and be in shows and be around people that are African American. I want the stories to be told to be African American, and that was just very limited up there.
My college years were incredible. I started at University at Buffalo. I was in their BFA musical theater program, and while it was amazing, it was a predominantly white program, so there wasn't a lot of opportunity for me. So I ended up transferring to Brooklyn College in my sophomore year and joining their BFA acting program. And I wanted to be a double major in biology, but they said it would take me 5 more years to complete both degrees. And I was like, absolutely not. So I decided to study theater because I was really passionate about it. And yeah, that's where my skills flourished. That's where I really learned how to act, how to break down a scene, how to do all of the camera work. I met film students. I learned how to do camera. Like it was amazing.
Like we got to build it up as much as we possibly can. So, acting program at Brooklyn College. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, that was an experience. I learned a ton of acting from there. Shout out to Rose, shout out to Michael, shout out to Roger,
hey!
All of my professors. Yeah, they are. Brooklyn College has an amazing acting program. That is it is great. And not only, they set you up with other theater companies, we had opportunities outside of theater, and I made a lot of connections. It was definitely great.
Wow. And I'm glad that you're telling me that because my daughter is planning on moving from London to New York City, and she's an actress, and so we're starting to look around for something for her. So I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Yeah, definitely. It's they don't accept, like each year they only take like probably I want to say like max maybe like 12 students. So
wow.
It was very intense, and I was like banking on my transfer being like,
oh my God,
program, because I was like, if I don't get into the acting program, there's no reason to go back home right now. So I'm like, I need to get into this.
You gotta make this happen. So now, let's see. Where do you want to go right now in your life as far as your career is concerned? What's your vision?
Okay, so I want to be an actress. That is like the end goal. That is my passion. That is where it is. But overall, I also want to just be an artist. I feel like there's a ton of things that I'm good at. There's a ton of things that I want to do. There's a ton of things that I just want to explore to find out if I'm good at.
Sure.
So that is ultimately where I want to end up. Now, on another spectrum, because this is a pet store, animals have always been like a crazy, crazy thing in my life. So it is literally my dream to open conservation camps all over the world. Conservation camps. I don't know why I call them that, but that's where that.
Yeah.
But for recreational use for animals all around the world, it's like a dream of mine. And to
you're glowing now.
Music
about the animals. I
am.
Is there any dream role that you love to play?
Dream role. Okay, my dream role, hands down, is to be inside of a Marvel movie. It's like a Marvel movie as a superhero. I'm coming through. I'm ready. I'm pushing it. Hit me up, Warner Brothers. I got y'all.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there.
I'm ready.
You've done short films, such as Carmen, The Black Sheep, just to name a few.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, so Border Town was actually, it's a book. And that one isn't even a film. It became an immersive play. So it was a play where you told the story, you were the character. It wasn't something that you could just watch. Like you had to be a part of the show in order to get through the show.
Wow, that's real cool.
It was written by this fantastic artist. His name is JM, John Michael Rossi, and he wrote that play and took it all the way to London. And yeah, it was great. It was a fantastic experience to be a part of that. Actually, one of the plays, because he wrote it, one of the plays in that book, I want to say, is loosely based off of me. Like he built it off of people that he knew.
That is so cool.
I traveled beyond, and I went to Paris, I went to Germany, I went all over, and I want to stop using the word great and stuff, because I feel like I keep saying that, but there's no word to describe it. It's an experience that I feel everyone should have. Everyone in America should take the opportunity to go outside of the country and explore your passion somewhere else, explore, just other scenery, meet other people. Like that is an experience that you can't exchange it for anything else. And you learn so much.
Since graduating, the main thing I've done was travel and work and try to find myself. I've been to London, Paris, Germany, Amsterdam, Colombia, Aruba, the Bahamas, Jamaica, Costa Rica, and I plan to travel a lot more. The world is too big to purposely leave any stone unturned. I also worked at the post office for 5 years. Nowhere in my career path did I anticipate ending up there. And I say this to say that sometimes life derails you. And that's okay. Sometimes the lessons you learn in your derailment are the ones that you need for success. Like the post office taught me to value my time. And it taught me that if I could spend 16 hours of my day delivering boxes and mail for other people, yes, the overtime was crazy, then I could definitely dedicate that much time to myself and to my dream and to my craft.
Or if anything that you can tell an aspiring actor or actress is watching this right now, is there anything that you can give them, advice? Someone that's been trying, but they haven't, really made it yet. They're still trying to, scratch the surface. Is there anything that you can tell them?
I would say the mantra that I use all the time to get me through, because I have failures too. Consistency is hard. Dedication is hard. Getting up after you've been kicked back to the starting line over and over again is hard. You can do hard things. You can do hard things. That's the biggest thing, okay? Everything, you're gonna meet 50 million things along your road that is hard, difficult, gonna set you back, gonna make you feel like giving up. At the end of the day, you can do hard things. You're here, proven. You've gotten through this much of life. You can do it. Hey.
You know, you have motivated me so much. I can hear the eye of the tiger in the background. I think I'm gonna start doing some hard things.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And remember that derailment I was talking about? Well, if I never started working at the post office, I wouldn't have realized that I absolutely do not ever again want to work a 9 to 5 or 9 to 11 or 9 to 12 or 9 to anything, okay?
And I got Adama Brandi Jackson in the building. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. How are you?
You know what? I'm doing fantastic. And I think everybody that's watching is loving this documentary. Give us an update. What's going on?
So right now I'm really working on my pet store. It is taken off by leaps and bounds, and I am so proud of it. And I just finished shooting a short film called Epinephrine, which everyone needs to go check out. It'll be out in festivals soon. And yes, it's a great story. And I'm so flustered because I'm so excited to even be here right now. Like, let me think about what else I'm doing. All right, how about this? Because this is really what I want to do. So since I'm on here, let me just say this. I need some people that are really serious about animals, because I want to start the next phase of my process, which is opening up an animal boarding and training center. I really want to do that.
Wow.
So I'm gonna just throw that out there for a little while now. But yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a busy stream over here.
Wow. So you got such things going on. And
So
I mean, like, do you have any time how do you have a personal life with all this stuff going on? This is crazy.
You know what? Some people make time for their personal life, and right now my personal life has to make time for me. It's just, I try. Time management is very important, I promise you. Right now, I'm prioritizing sleep over any other thing. Sleep and work.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Well, you know what? We're so excited. And I know that you got to be in the studio. I mean, are you cooking? Are you cooking some stuff up for us?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. I still have so much more songs. I'm cooking up a video for you guys because I got to get you guys some visuals of all of this stuff. So I'm cooking up a video for you guys. My EP is coming out soon, so please be on the lookout for that. Like, wow, I'm over here. I got so much stuff going on. But yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm like, you know,
it's
how
getting litty.
Sometimes you feel like you're not doing enough, and then somebody asks you like, what are you doing? And you're like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. So I feel really good. I feel really good.
Well, you know what? It's an absolute blessing. Thank you for the update. And now back to the documentary. I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. So right now, I'm auditioning like crazy. I'm performing every chance I get. I recently started performing my own music, and I've gotten such positive responses that I do have an album coming out soon, and it's gonna be amazing. And so I decided to go into business for myself. And I opened a pet store called Species Pet World. It's located at 85 Rockaway Ave, Brooklyn, New York, 11233. And we have everything: dog food, cat food, supplies, clothes, aquatics, reptiles, hamsters, grooming. I just think that it's amazing that somehow, some way, life still circled back and brought me to this part where I still get to work with animals.
You ain't gotta lie to me, I don't mind. I can't lie, I don't mind, baby. You ain't gotta hide from me, it's alright. It's our time, it's our life, baby. You ain't gotta tell it to your friends, don't worry about your mans. We got plans and there ain't no interrupting. You ain't gotta lie to me, I don't mind. I can't lie, but if you wanna go, then baby, you can make it bounce, bounce, boy. I've been from a one-night quitter to a real go-getter, yeah. Make it bounce, boy. Say that you need me, say that you need me, say that I'm yours. Say when I'm up against the wall, it's you I'm calling on, I'm calling. Say that you want me, remember you told me, I remember it all. Too much, it was too much. Now I get it, how I get it, babe. Cause I can't let go. I can't let go. And I can't let go. I can't let go. So say that you need me. 7:38, I got it on the table, got it on lock. I don't know where I'm at, but I know I'm gonna get it at the top. I never should've let you in, I never should've met you at the door. But you decided I was under vibing, so you came and showed me more. Oh, you got me on the regular. Boy, you got me on the high still. Boy, you got me on the JoJo. Hey, and that's why still I gotta keep coming right back. Hey, dig the feeling, yeah, I love the feeling of your body rubbing on me. Hey, and when I ride it, you pull up inside it. Oh, I love the energy. Yeah, conversation always formulating on a frequency, it's so deep. Hey, if facts about it, I would keep it silent, cause I understand that we vibing. Yeah, we vibing, oh, we vibing. Yeah, we taking it so high when we getting it so high when, yeah, vibing. Yeah, we vibing, oh, we.
How do they follow you if they want to reach you? Contact, book you for a movie.
Contact me for any movie, okay? It's okay, I'll play the janitor. You can look me up on Instagram at Adama, it's my first name, Adama Brandi, Brandi. That's my Instagram. Or you could look me up on Spotify. I have music out on all streaming platforms. So Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, like feel free to look me up. If you want to follow me on Facebook, Adama B. Jackson, I'm willing to share it all. Don't worry. Look me up there. Yeah. And you can Google me also if you just want to see a picture or something.
So one more thing now, the music. You say something with the music. Any recent single or something that we need to pay attention to?
Yeah, my singles actually just got released. I released them at the beginning of the year. So you can definitely go stream and check those out. But what you really need to look out for is my EP that I have coming. The songs on it are phenomenal. Like, I promise you. All right.
Wow.
I got y'all some classics
Oh.
that I'm gonna be listening to 20, 30 years from now, singing it to y'all man, y'all kids, y'all.
Oh man.
Got it.
I'm excited. Yeah. Gotta play some of it on the show. We definitely do.
Please do.
Absolutely. But you know what? It was an absolute pleasure to have you.
It was a pleasure talking to you too.
And you know what? We love you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. We're gonna be rooting for you. And we gotta bring you out to Vegas real soon.
Yo, please do. Oh, I'm gonna pull up to Vegas, but I'm not gonna lie, I might have a warrant out there for a speeding ticket. I might.
It's a losing game. Maybe it's the way I play. So I'm throwing all my cards in, packing up my clothes in. Baby, I can't take no more. Baby, it's you're not worth it, babe. And if you think you changed my mind, well, you don't know how many nights I sat up crying, hope for you and what you put me through. And now, what's me and you? If I could take
You're starstruck, here's a sprinkle of the stardust. Hold your champagne glass and your cigars up. See the guys with mob ties drive the cars up. Bright lights, most nights they buy the bars up. Candy coated Chevy cars on the highway. It's Frankie baby, it's on and this is my way. Dean Martin at the Sands this Friday. With Sammy Davis, here's a little hint where I stay. The city shines like Liberace's mansion. And you know Elvis had the whole city dancing. Showgirl silhouette steady prancing. Shout out to June, just the Copa Girls anthem. Legal gambling, yeah, that would tempt me. It's Sin City, holy water couldn't cleanse me. And Wayne Newton had the crowd in a frenzy. Live at the Stardust, the seats never empty. Now if you having a good time in Las Vegas, at the count of 3, I want to hear you scream, Viva Las Vegas. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Viva Las Vegas! And Main Street was the official local beer stop. Enough slot machine noise to make your ears pop. The cigarette girls walking souvenir shops, while Red Fox had them laughing till the tears drop. Before Steve got a win at the right time, Sig and Roy had